Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to be reviewing the exclusive New York Comic Con clips for the first special of the Owl House Season 3. And I know I know by this point the review of this is coming a day later than the reaction. I'm sorry about that, and I know I said no videos on Wednesday and Thursday, but I'm making a little exception. But I can only get the review done just because I have other stuff to do. But there was a little fluctuation. It happens sometimes with my classes. There's a fluctuation where something happens or something. So but I'm not gonna get into it personally or something. So I have a little bit of time to get into this. And since I didn't get to the review yesterday, I thought I'd get it done today, and I don't have to worry about copyright or anything because, I'm not gonna be playing it. There's not gonna be any audio, so it should be fine. So, and it'd be good, and it'll also be good to get this done, if I don't have anything to do on Friday, which I probably do. I had to double check because again, it's getting close to finals, so it's kind of coming close. But yeah, if I have time Friday, I'm definitely gonna get to do my big review on the Owl House Season 3 Special 1. It's called Thanks to Them. So yeah, we're almost there. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep this intro short, and without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so first things first, we have Luce here, and it's pretty cool that she's in a little ponytail, but she's really sad, and she's getting band-aids, and Hunter comes into the bathroom, and Hunter's kind of saying oh, hey Luce, thanks. He wants to make sure that she's okay, but he also wanted to say, hey, thank you for not telling them that I'm he's getting kind of nervous, but he doesn't really know what to call himself. It's that big of a deal to him. And Luce just tried to finish, and Luce is at a point where at her melting point where she's kind of done with everything. She's yeah, you're a Grimwalker. Luce, I feel bad for you, but right at this moment, I don't really care right now. Oh my gosh, she just looks so defeated. But she comes back to reality a little bit when Hunter's hey, shh, don't say it too loud. And I like how Hunter goes from freaking out to a good older brother. And I like how they're both looking down, saying yeah, we're both keeping secrets. And Hunter's hey, how have you been? Since we were, and again, Hunter has never really been this before, where he's kind of opens up. It's hard for him, but Luce is used to doing that. And again, she's at a melting point where she's just kind of done with everything. So she's just since we've been in the Emperor's mind, and since I figured out that I helped Bellows find the collector, and she's and oh my gosh, she's Hunter, they're gonna hate me. I like how Hunter, again, like I said in my reaction, Hunter just has this way of, it's really funny. He's no, of course not. They're not going to hate you. They're not going to hate you more than me when they figure out that I am a clone of someone who is a witch hunter with Bellows, that Bellows got rid of. And I like how Lucy's just smiling, even though she just knows Hunter's just dying inside, where he's just slowly reassuring of what he's saying, yeah, this is he's really freaking out. And he's freaking out. And this is what I was mentioning of, again, they could have had everyone sitting at the table. They could have had Camilla, V, Gus sitting with them, but they purposely have Hunter and Luce looking at Willow and Amity as significant. Can say it magnet. No, that doesn't work either. I don't know. It pronounces the very fact that these two are the most that they care about. Obviously, they care about everyone, but Luce is in love with Amity, and Hunter has a crush on Willow. So I thought it was pretty cool how they're kind of looking at the girls that they care about. I thought it was pretty sweet. And Hunter's hair noodles like moving in the wind. That's pretty funny. And yeah, like everyone has like scrapes and stuff. Because yeah, when you fight the Emperor, you're not gonna come out unscathed. And I know a lot of people are gonna say like they shouldn't even come back from finding the Emperor alive. But you know, you also had to go into some gray areas where it's like it's a kid show, and like you're the underaged, and like you know you can't really kill kids like in front of the camera. So like you had to like kind of work around some stuff. And Willow was always seen to be the kind of powerful, like a late bloomer, but very powerful. So it kind of makes sense why Willow's here, and also Amity. She was a top student, and but besides that, Hunter. Luce is talking to Hunter. He's like, hey, we'll tell them when we're ready. I like Hunter just nods, like, because Hunter does want to tell Will, like when he's ready. Like, he doesn't want to keep any secrets from her. But anyway, V, Gus, and Camilla come back, and and I like how, kind of, not really multiple things are happening, but, you know, Hunter goes to sit next to Gus, and I like how when Camilla's talking, Luce was getting a band-aid for Amity, and put it on her hand. Oh, that's really nice. But speaking to Camilla, she's saying like, okay, so let me get this straight. So you were fighting the evil Emperor guy, and I like how Gus is like, well, he started out human before he turned into a monster, and she's like, right, okay, sure. And so but now the Bells is gone because he got stopped by this even smaller bad guy. Like who is he again? And Will's like the collector. You know, we don't know where he came from or what exactly he is. And Luce immediately freaks out, trying to plead her case. But when you do that, like she's acting even more suspicious. She's like, oh, who knows if we'll ever figure that out. And like, you know, and Luce is like, they're causing a lot of chaos. And yeah, so I don't need to explain it again, but basically I need to get to the other clip, so I'm gonna see you in a second, but it's gonna seem like no time has passed. So see you in a minute. Actually, second even. And I'm back. So let's get to reviewing technically clip number 1, but I'm gonna call it clip number 2. But because this happens later in the episode where basically we see the basement and there's just a bunch of stuff, just a photo of a fish, and there's a portrait of, I'm not sure who, just a guitar case. A lot of people have been saying that Luce's dad, I forgot his name. I'm not sure if his name is ever mentioned, but I'm just gonna go by the name that people have been calling him. Oh wait, no, wait, sorry. His name gets revealed in the first special, so I'm just gonna save it for when I actually do my full review. But they say Luce's dad played the guitar, so this is probably his. I like this model, this sculpture of the lizard just kind of climbing the wall. I like that. And I like how Gus is just amazed by a bunch of human stuff. He's wearing a life preserver, and he's like, Hunter! And I like how he's like so glad to show like Hunter this stuff. He's like, check out all this stuff. Oh, like all this cool human stuff. And how is bubble wrap. And he was just so amazed by it. He accidentally unraveled, what's that supposed to be? Oh, it's a snow globe. And I like how he's like, oops. And he just keeps on popping. And like how Hunter is just blunt with him just because of his own perspective, which is totally fine. And how they're unraveling sleeping bags. So I guess Gus and Hunter can have their own bachelor pad in the basement. Pretty cool. And I like how Hunter's like, I think it's just stuff here, Gus. Like just human stuff. And I like how Camilla's like, hey, I know it's not much, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be okay down here. And hey, if you need anything, I'll be upstairs. And look at his smile. Hunter just sees like a good person. He just like through Luce and Willow and Scar and Viney and also Gus. He's kind of, and also a little bit Amity from Eclipse Lake briefly. Hunter's kind of starting to see compassion a bit And also a little bit of Darius, if you remember from the episode, any sport in the storm, where Hunter was immediately, he was so scared he thought Darius was gonna slash him because he was flinching. But if you remember, he just did a like, hey, you did a good job, kid. But Hunter wasn't expecting that, so it's pretty cool to see Hunter generally smiling and say, hey, this person is generally caring for me. Like, she's not gonna manipulate me or anything. Like, I think that's really sweet. And he said, "Oh, hey, I hope you guys will be okay down here." I like how guys say, "Oh, we will lose his mom." I like this because again, Hunter respects authority, and he just I like how Gus is just amazed at Camilla. They're like, "Okay, well, what is he gonna do?" And I like how he just blushed in embarrassment because like he doesn't really understand her rules. So like, and also human rules. He doesn't really understand it, and also maybe he's also going to. I might be reading too much into it, but I think it might be also going to the dilemma of Hunter trying to figure out who he is. Like, since I lost my uncle basically, and I don't know if Darius. I'm not sure if he thinks of him as an uncle or a dad or something, but my uncle slash dad and Darius, he probably thinks he's dead or lost or something. They don't know what happened to their parents. None of them do. So Hunter's kind of seen to this authority figure, and so Hunter's kind of thinking, like, should I just stay in the human realm now? It's safe, and this lady, Luce's mom, she's nice to me. I see Luce as a bit of a sister. So am I just part of Luce's family now? Or would the Mrs. Nosel, would she accept me? Should I just accept part of my humanity? Like, is the part of the is the human part of that original person of my uncle's brother, basically Philip's brother Caleb, like that human part of him, is it a part of me? So I'm again, I might be reading too much into it, but I think that might be playing in Hunter's head, saying while kneeling, to say, like, kind of figure out who he is. So he's kind of reverting back to his own ways, but he's kind of blushing embarrassment. But he's kind of like, should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this? But he just defaults back to Golden Guard mode a bit in respect to, and like, Gus just understands him. He's like, okay, he just needs time to adjust. Like, I just love that. And well, Camilla's just kind of freaking out, saying, she's like, oh, thank you for giving me a shelter, ma'am. But he's kind of saying, you didn't have to do this. And Camilla's, I look how, oh, look at Camilla's face. She's like, oh my goodness, this poor boy. And she's like, oh, I like how she just up front. She doesn't put up a front or anything. She just cleared to him, hey, I appreciate it, but please do not do that ever again. And you can call me Camilla. And sorry, buenas noches. And she goes upstairs. And again, dude, from this angle, oh my goodness, Hunter, you need to get some sleep, man. And again, because like, I just can't wait to finish the bubble wrap. And until he finally does, he's like, aw. And look at his self smile. It's like, aw, little brother. He's just like, oh, he finished the bubble wrapping. Now he's sad. And Camilla comes in to kind of check on the girls, and again, I kind of already talked about the whole situation of like them interacting with V, basically the basilisk, because again, maybe I remembered wrong from the episode the first day, but I thought they were kind of pointing out basilisks to be kind of dangerous creatures. I might have misread that. I'm not sure. So I was assuming, because there was a lot of fan fiction and comics about how they were the kind of attacking V because they didn't understand why. Luce, how could you let a basilisk get into your home? Or there was like a bunch of those. I'm not sure they're making them anymore since they just love V now. And I understand V's awesome, but there were a bunch. And what else? So since I just read so much of those, I was just expecting when they came into the door, and everything, how they gonna interact with V. But I guess it just went for the route of, hey, if Luce and Camilla are good with her, I guess we're good with her. But isn't that the dilemma with species? Again, maybe I misread, and misheard what people were saying. the characters were saying in the first Say episode in season 1. I really thought they said that they were like terrifying creatures. Obviously we learned a little bit more about us, the audience, and Luce learned about them in the what was it called? I forgot the episode name, but it was when Luce was like in like the reflections, basically. So, but again, this is my thoughts on it. I just thought there'd be a little bit more conflict, but now you can see here, but they're just fine, and they're just ready to protect her. And I love he's like trying to explain to them, hey, look, he's like, this is super cool. Instead of screaming, it will make this noise. And they're like, oh, we'll protect you, V. Hopefully they don't lean too. I'm V right now. I love that expression where she's like, thanks, but I was fine. Like, why'd you destroy? I love how she's clenching her fist. Like, that was my. This is probably in her head. She's like, that was my favorite alarm clock. You. Dude, could you just imagine? Because I'm not sure how old V is. Is she the same age as Luce? I'm not sure it's ever confirmed. I think some people said that she's like 15, like 15 and a half. I need to like double check that. But could you just imagine? V has like a job somewhere, who knows where, and her first paycheck, she despises the alarm clock because she just thinks it's awesome, right? Because she's V. She's gonna buy an alarm clock, right? And then these witches come by and they're Luce's friends and Luce's family, and I can't wait because I was kind of these objects were kind of weird to me, but now I love them. They probably love it too, and they just destroy it. And this is V's face where she's like, I can't believe it. All that hard work and money to buy that alarm clock, and you witches destroyed it. Again, I might be just reading too much into that. I do that a lot, but I could just imagine V said, like, that was my favorite alarm clock. How dare you? But I thought it was pretty cool of Hunter. Words today. I'm so sorry. Her names Willow and Amity did kind of like a fist bump in a different way, and V says, yeah, thanks. And V's doing her best not to destroy them. And yeah, Camilla's like, yeah, I'm gonna worry about that tomorrow. I'm not gonna worry about that now. And yeah, well, I guess like since we're actually doing a review, let's actually go back and talk about Luce's room. So let's see. Let's go back. Okay. So Luce has a bunk bed and just 2 beds here. So is this just meant for all the girls? Are they just staying in the same room? I'm not gonna lie. That I don't want to say like it weirds me out, but it's just that Luce and Amity are obviously like they're not trying to do anything they're not supposed to do. Like Luce and Amity are good kids. I'm not like worried about that. If you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, good. Anyway, what was I trying to say? All right, so if Luce and Amity are sharing the same room, it's just like it isn't like a situation like what a character's name. Again, names mixed up. From Big City Dreams, Cricket and Gabriella, of how yes they are boyfriend and girlfriend, but all they really do is they just blush around each other because they like each other, but they just blush, they pull pranks, and they go watch movies, and that's it. Like that's their relationship. So I can see them like joining Remy, Tilly, Andromeda, and Kiki and Benny for like a sleepover. Like I can see that happening because Cricket and Gabriella, their quote unquote romantic relationship isn't as serious as Luce and Amity's, where Luce and Amity are older. They understand more romance than Cricket and Gabriella better. And Luce and Amity actually had not only cheek kisses but also lip by lip kiss. So again, like me maybe I read too much into it, and they probably just don't have like enough space. But there's also the couch downstairs. Again, I might be reading too much into it, but it's just that Luz and Amity have kissed each other. They're romantic, not too romantic, but they're romantic with each other. It's just kind of weird that they're just sharing the same room. Again, like maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but anyway. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, V, Willow, Amity, and Luz. Yeah, so for the 4 girls, and Hunter and Gus had the basement. That's awesome. And I guess Camilla has like the master bedroom. I'm kind of wondering why she has bunk beds in the first place. I'm not sure if I talked about Oh, I now remember the episode with like the reflection deck. It's called Yesterday's Lie. In Yesterday's Lie, we saw that Luce had bunk beds. I'm kind of thinking there's like plenty of theories out there that say why Luce has a bunk bed. One, Luce likes to have a bunk bed. That's one. Two, she had like a secret sibling somewhere, and they went off to college or something, or passed away. Or another one, Luce was planning on having like another sibling. Well, technically Camilla was gonna plan on it, but like she had like a miscarriage or something. That is like another theory, and Luce just is like just grieving over her like non-present sibling, and so she just keeps the bunk bed. Again, there was just different theories out there, but I think a lot of people before she just likes to have a bunk bed. Oh, another one is just she just really wanted to have friends, so just in case there's like a sleepover opportunity, people go into her house, boom, like she has a bunk bed, like in case people need room or something. There's just like a bunch of theories going around. And Lulu says to just have a bunch of action figures. There's like a trophy one. Luce isn't like in like the human realm. We only saw her do like cheerleading like once, and she didn't make the team or anything. So Luce isn't what you would call athletic before she went into the Boiling Isles. So did V win this trophy? I wouldn't be surprised if she did. She probably is athletic on 2 legs, but I'm kind of wondering, did V win that? Who knows? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, and the note, welcome home, Luce. We missed you. You'll love V. I love it because she loves her sister. And, yeah, so basically this is the review of the both clips from the exclusive New York Comic Con I guess panel, but like for like the Owl House special number 1 from season 3. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to check out my community posts and my mini reviews. And I will hopefully see you on Friday for my mini review on the Owl House season 3 special number 1. Thanks to them review. I'm going to do mini review, and then I'll have the full-fledged review hopefully on Friday, and also a community post about it. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you on Friday for that. But in all intents and purposes, if I'm too busy, if anything, it'll be Saturday. So day later, it won't be too bad. But anyway, bye. Bye.